For his latest foray into romantic fantasy, The Shape of Water, Mexican director Guillermo del Toro delves into not only a now distant America of Cold War paranoia, but also into Hollywood's much-loved genre cinema, science fiction, musicals, film noir. It's a heady mixture, but Del Toro and his screenwriting collaborator Vanessa Taylor succeed beyond all expectations in blending disparate themes and characters into one blissfully romantic and entirely satisfying whole. On paper it may sound indigestible, but on screen it's pure magic, and it was the deserving winner of both the Golden Lion in Venice and the Golden Globe Best Director awards. The year is 1962, the place is Baltimore, and the protagonist is Eliza, Britain's sublime Sally Hawkins, who's been orphaned since birth and who's unable to speak, though she can hear perfectly well. Eliza lives alone in an apartment above a cinema screening sparsely attended CinemaScope double bills, and though lonely, she's not without friends. Giles, Richard Jenkins, her upstairs neighbour, is one. He's a closet gay who quietly yearns for the server, Morgan Kelly, at the local diner. Giles is a talented illustrator who's been working in the advertising industry until the work has dried up, presumably because of his sexuality. Giles narrates the film, and the opening narration, spoken over a background of images of the flooded apartment, is that of a fairy tale, a tale that happened a long time ago, during the reign of a fair prince. Eliza works alongside the friendly, talkative Zelda, Octavia Spencer, as a cleaner at Ockham, a top-secret government laboratory overseen by hardline boss of security Strickland, Michael Shannon. There is something large and mysterious contained in a water tank in the lab, something I would normally not reveal, except that the film's absurdly over-informative trailer has already given away most of its secrets. In a clear nod to one of the seminal sci-fi films, Jack Arnold's Creature from the Black Lagoon, 1954, the tank contains a gillman, discovered in a remote part of the Amazon and transported to this facility by scientists in the hope and expectation that this asset will give America some kind of advantage over the Soviet Union. The capacity of its lungs may be of help in the current space race. Michael Stuhlbarg, so good as the father in the current Call Me By Your Name, is excellent here too as Dr. Hofstetler, one of the leading scientists on the project, but also a man with a secret. The creature, given its vaguely human form by Doug Jones, the actor who was in Del Toro's Hellboy films, is savage. It, or he, has already bitten off 2 of Strickland's fingers. But when Eliza secretly encounters it, or him, there's an instant connection. Neither can talk, but both can somehow communicate, and they share a love for music. The Shape of Water is indeed a fairy tale, a very romantic, very eclectic, very grown-up and strangely beautiful fairy tale. It looks superb, with wonderful production design by Paul Denham Osterberry, and it sounds great too, thanks to one of composer Alexander Desplat's best scores. Most important are the touchingly real human characters, the vulnerable Eliza, the repressed Charles, even the monstrous Strickland. This is a vauntingly inventive film and an absolute charmer, and I'm giving it 4.5 stars.